Gonna get some answers in the void. The void looks pretty cool, honestly. Now let's talk to Zero. Finish attending your other affairs, then let us continue. This is the heart of my domain. Normally it's deserted, but you and yours have drawn everyone out. I don't recall the statue, though. However, it came to be here. I certainly didn't wish for it. Although this is my domain, I don't make a habit of strolling about. This is a strange feeling. To walk around with her like that, you're her minion then. You know, I don't take minions. She has some questions and I want you to answer them. Golbez, I don't know that one, only Skatak. When she led us beyond the veil, I grew scared and fled. I've been here since. I don't know anyone else, nor do I wish to. That's all I can tell you. Skatak was a powerful void sent who ruled over a vast domain. That was a long time ago, though, so I doubt she has any connection to Golbez. Stay away from me if you don't want to be eaten. Stay away. Golbez. I've heard the name before. I remember always speaking of a great crusade. I don't know what that is, but it sounds delicious. From whom did you hear this? For a fellow. He was a minion of another minion. Went on about terrible things he saw. I see. Perhaps Farfarello can tell us more. You're one of the mortals, is it true? When you die over there, you really die? So it is. What brings you here then? Ah yes, Golbez. He seeks strong minions to grow his army, I hear. But recently he stopped doing that. Instead he devours all. Perhaps he's gathered enough fodder, is now intent on bolstering his own strength. A sure sign that he is about to make a move. Satisfied with what you learned? But let's step away before you become too tempting to resist. It seems the rumors of Golbez reach even my remote domain. Fair to assume he's gathering strength for his crusade, whatever that may be. But I must say, I wouldn't have guessed that Farfarello once fought in Golbez's army. It's a miracle he survived serving as an Archfiend. I suppose I should explain. Farfarello is the weakest among us, constantly in fear of being devoured. He seldom consorts with others. The only one he's comfortable with is Siriato. He's a fellow coward who runs the instant he senses a threat, and won't stop until he's exhausted. When their hunger grows too intense, they feed on each other's Aether, such as their relationship. But I ramble. You intend to seek out Farfarello? Then I'll come with you. He's likely to hide that way. He's less likely to hide.
Not only did the mortals conquer Troy, they defeated Scarmalione. I struggle to believe it. They're very small, my lords. They were aided by one of our world, who transformed Scarmalione's soul into crystal. Crystal? This one speaks of Memoria. Now there's something I've not heard for an age. It'll bring a pang of nostalgia to my breast and a tear to my eye. Yet the very notion wasn't absurd! Drowned in darkness. As well were you.
And yet Scarmalione still does not answer. Were he alive, he would have returned by now. Weakest though he was, his ability to regenerate was without peer. If this account is true, if a Memoriat has survived, they cannot be suffered to live.
Leave this matter to me, Lord Golbez. I, Barbariccia, shall strike down any who pose a threat to our plans.
"'Tis true, you are a proven commander, well suited to leading an assault.
And when I have succeeded, I would beg a boon of you.
What do you desire?"
The dragon's ether. All that remains.
The insolence! No place!
With respect, my locks are free as the wind, without incentive to sway them. I know not whither they will blow.
Boldly spoken. I trust you will not disappoint me.
Upon this flowing hair and my immortal soul, I will not fail.
Then go and impress upon these interlopers the futility of defiance.
My lord.
Farfarello keeps to the fringes of my domain this way. The voice in your don't answer to a master can do as they please, but all must answer to the hunger and seek out prey when they need Aether. Except for Farello and Siriato. That is, they are content to take from one another, barring an incident. They dare not venture out. When he takes flight, Siriato will not seek shelter until he is utterly spent. Farfarello, on the other hand, prefers to hide in the same place. Come. Oh, whatever will I do now? Siriato, this is rather unexpected. Where is Farfarello? Farfarello isn't here anymore. He's left. Yes, that's right. Left? That doesn't sound like him at all. Well, he's gone, alright. What more do you want me to say? And off he flees, and as he is wont to do. Something about this doesn't sit well with me. What do you make of Siriato's behavior? He seemed frightened. Wouldn't have found him in one place. No, he would run in circles until he couldn't run no more. That's his nature. Farfarello is gone, but that is quite unusual. As is the fact, Siriato was clearly frightened by something, chose not to flee, but instead hide here. Or Farfarello usually. No. We must go after Siriato now. Siriato, we need to talk. There's no time. The wind rises. We must flee. Flee from what? The wind rises? What is he talking about? After him. What's going on in you? What do you mean the wind rises? When the wind rises, she comes. Barbariccia. Barbariccia? Who in the world is that? We must flee, all of us. There's no time. I don't sense anything, but he seems convinced. It's a dead end beyond. We'll corner him. We're doomed. There's nowhere to run. What are you running from? I already told you, Barbariccia, the Archfiend of Wind. Archfiend, you say? We will be devoured or forced to serve. To fighting the crusade, but it makes no difference. In the end, all are eaten by her and her enemies. I didn't want to fight anymore. That's why I fled and came here. You see, that explains everything. Almost. That was for Farello who used to serve as an Archfiend, not you. Not you, who always ran at the first sight of trouble. You who speaks as though you were Barbariccia's minion. There's only one explanation. Did you devour it for Farello? Indeed, that would account for his uncharacteristic behavior. So is that the way of it? Did you devour Farello? Not just a portion of his Aether, but his entire being? How did you know? It wasn't only your behavior that felt strange. You felt strange that if there was more to you, that you felt strange, as if there was more than you present. Now I don't believe you would have lost control. More likely it was at Farello's behest. I can't hide anything from you. I admit it. Farello didn't leave. I ate him. He feared Barbariccia more than anything, hated the endless fighting. So he begged me to devour him, that he would never have to fight again. Rather than an eternity of fighting, he chose a moment of pain. For all good it did, I can still hear his voice in my head. He's frightened, so very frightening. When you're eaten, your essence is blended with that of your devourer, and though you have no control, your consciousness is in part in yours. This is a world where the wheel of life and death still turned, the soul would linger so stubbornly. In time, it would return to the great flow. But there's no such end here, no escape. All know this. Making his choice, Farello must have been desperate indeed. Now that the desperation has joined with Siriato's fear, driving him to act erratically. This place will become a battlefield. We don't want to be eaten, neither me or Farello, but there's nowhere to go, nowhere. And tell me about Barbariccia. I would know who it is we face. It's too late. She's as good as here, and no one can escape her winds. No one.
Barbariccia! She has come!
And she's brought her domain with her. The Archfiend's after you and yours, I shouldn't doubt. Perhaps you should go and find them. But be warned, whatever this is about, do not expect us to get involved.
I can't bear it! Eating and being eaten! Are you never to be left in peace?
You and me both.
One of the Archfiends approaches.
They must have been tracking our movements.
She's here.
Excellent. You've saved me the trouble of traveling to Troya.
So you're Barbariccia.
Mind your manners, mortal. My name is not to be spoken, save in reverence and fear. And what is this pitiful domain? Pitiful wretches all. I will put you out of your misery. Alas, poor Scarmiglione, and good riddance. Felled by outsiders in pursuit of what? Pray tell?
A dragon. One who crossed to this world thousands of years ago. Know you aught of it?
A dragon, you say? Huh. My Lord Golbez is more clever than I realized. To let the prize live, that it might lure more prey to us. Very well. In gratitude and service, I shall devour every last mote of their souls.
Where is she? Where is Ashdaya?
Huh. You even share its scent. How curious. And irresistible.
If you think us easy prey, you're wrong.
Unlike Scarmiglione, I need not skulk in shadow to claim what is mine. If you would know about the dragon you seek, then enter into my domain. You may flee instead if you wish, if the fate of the sorry lot here is of no concern to you. One way or another, I will have satisfaction.
What's the plan then?
If we go, we'd be playing into her hands.
Aye, that we would. Even so, we don't have any intention of turning tail now, do we? We find her and get our answers. Will you be joining us, Zero?
You may be easily goaded into accepting her challenge, but my curiosity is not so insatiable as to cloud my judgment. Nevertheless, if you are desperate for my aid, you know my price.
I shall pay it. So long as you leave me strength enough to see my sister home, you may take as much as you wish. And lest you forget, mine is no ordinary ether. Barbariccia too recognized its potency.
Very well. We have a bargain.
The less time we have to give the enemy to prepare, the better. If everyone is ready, then let us set forth. Indeed, and yet my heart weighs heavy for those Barbariccia struck down. Were it not for us, she would not have come here. Should you require a moment, Zero? For what? Barbariccia took what she could. She was wide to strike quickly as she would be. Agreed. This is no time for sentiment. Only the battle matters. Word of warning. Barbariccia spoke as if she would give us answers if we were to defeat her. But even assuming she'll talk, which I doubt, I trust I need to tell you how foolish it is to give an Archfiend a second chance. Best to seal her away at the earliest opportunity. If you wish to peer to her past, a memoria will suffice. I'll try, but I make no guarantees. You do that, and if you fail, well, you'll just have to search elsewhere for answers. Rest assured, this won't be our last opportunity to learn about Aether. If another Archfiend were to fall, the Gold Bells will surely be compelled to respond. We need only wait for our quarry to come to us. Indeed, if our struggles with Scarmillion taught us not, this is what we must hold nothing back when facing an Archfiend. Let us heed Zero's advice, and seal her away at the earliest opportunity. If we're all in agreement, then let us be off. We travel by Nisrock.
You're not the only ones who can ride the wind.
To us.
I see to Barbariccia.
Storm's Crown.
Come, give yourselves to my scouring winds that I may feast upon your essence. Such rich, exquisite ether. My hair shimmers with anticipation.
Oh, what the fuck? Fuck. I got caught by that sword swipe there.
My locks are as the wind.
Oh, what the heck is this?
Strong and free. Try this.
Learning this fight for the first time, that's for sure. This fight's pretty cool, though. Holy crap. Okay, no! Come on, I just spawned! I just literally respawned 2 seconds ago. Oh, that's such a pain. We can do it.
A fair wind blows.
Oh, come on.
You feel it too, do you not?
There we go. What?
You've done well to last this long.
The heck was that? The heck was that?
But the battle has only just begun. I'll make it.
I think it's my character.
Don't underestimate me.
Oh, come on.
Feel my fury. Know your place.
Oh, seriously? Yeah, this is a pretty hectic fight. Come on. The heck? That was some one shot there. She like stunned me, then forced me to stay in the circle.
Be gone from my sight.
That always kind of remind me of the balls that you have to dodge in an air raid. Except here it's tornadoes.
Dodge this if you can. I'll make it.
shit. Nope. I still got killed by that.
Don't underestimate me. Feel my fury! Know your place. Be gone from my sight! The insolence! Dodge this if you can! I'll make it happen.
Holy shit. We wiped. That's a wipe.
Such rich, exquisite Aether. My head shivers with anticipation. Try this!
Oh shit. Oh shit, I understood what that was. Okay. Now I know what that is. Now I know where the spinning swords are.
My locks are as the wind. Strong and free. Try this. A fair wind blows. You feel it too, do you not? You've done well to last this long. But the battle has only just begun. I'll slaughter you all. Dodge this if you can. I'll make it quick. Don't underestimate me. my fury! Know your place.
We can do this. We can do this. We got it. We got it. Oh crap, this is crazy. This boss is crazy with all the AoEs.
Be gone from my sight! The insolence! I'll make it.
Shit.
Don't underestimate me. Feel my fury! Know your place. Be gone from my sight! The Insolent! No! I will not be denied!
Whew. That was pretty intense. Yeah, I didn't even get to give a commendation. You guys were too quick.
There's still time. With more of the dragon's ether, I can yet... You're finished. Damn it all! I see you've bested Barbariccia. Well done.
Her minions too are all crystallized or scattered. The day is ours.
What of my sister? Tell me you learned something about Ashdaya. So the Archfiend and her crystal yielded not.
Our efforts have not been entirely fruitless. We have deprived your sister's captor of another powerful champion. With Zero, we may yet challenge Golbez and his minions.
Indeed. We could not have come this far without your aid. Thank you, Zero.
I but fulfilled my part of the bargain. And now I will have my...
Her ether is nearly spent. Perhaps unsurprising given how much power she used.
I wouldn't want to face another Archfiend without her. We should hurry back to Zero's domain.
Agreed. Eager though I am to continue, it would be unwise to risk our lives for the sake of haste. Let us suspend the mission and tend to Zero.
Insofar I can discern at any rate, being part void sent, her physiology may be rather different from ours. Let's observe her for a while as we discuss our next move. How long do you suppose she will remain this way? I haven't the faintest inkling, nor can I say whether the Aether we can afford to share will be enough to awaken her. It would be best to take her back with us to the source. There she would be guaranteed all she requires. Zero cannot give her consent, but it seems we have no choice. The alternative would be to leave her here defenseless. Should she later desire it, we can bring her home. Yes, might I ask you to hold on to Barbariccia's memoria? It may yet serve a purpose. Oh, what happened to her? You have business with Zero? We have a newcomer, a former minion of Barbariccia. Let her know when she wakes, will you? Barbariccia's minion? Why not go and find this newcomer, so we have something to tell Zero if nothing else? Indeed. May I trouble you to join me? With luck, we might learn something of Golbez. You're the ones who felled Barbariccia. I won't make trouble, I'll obey, so please, let me stay. If you would obey, then tell me all you know of Golbez. There isn't much I can tell. Only the Archfiends are allowed into his domain. Wherever it is, none but they know. See, no better way to guard oneself than keeping one's location secret. How does Golbez communicate with his minions afield? He has these scepters, staves, whatever they are. He uses them to talk to those far away. Not unlike the link pearls, at least in function. That will be all. My thanks for your cooperation. My thanks to you as well for affording me the time. I'm satisfied to let us rejoin the others and head home. I trust you understand that once we leave the 13th, we will not return until we are prepared to resume our search. Knowing this, are you ready to depart? Yes. Back to Troya then, and hence home.
You're all safe. Thank the sisters. A moment while I close the gate. There. We may rest easy for now. Was there any trouble? I expect some void scent slipped through.
A few did, aye. But we were ready and dealt with them without incident.
That is well. I cannot thank you enough for your vigilance.
Yes, you're grateful. But aren't you forgetting something more important? You know, the polite but warm formalities one delights in hearing when their little brother returns from a long journey.
Indeed, you are right. It is good to be home again, among those who I love dearly and missed so much.
And we are glad to receive you, Vashan. Welcome home.
Chambers have been prepared for your use at Megaduta. Let us take Zero there at once.
Mr. Chen, we have been expecting you. If you would follow me, I will show you to the guest chambers.
Our mission took many an unexpected turn. I am relieved that we have all returned safely. But before you all enjoy the rest you have earned 12 times over, I would consult you on one last matter.
Zero.
While she appears none the worse for wear, she remains locked in slumber, and I cannot help but worry. Is there aught we can do to expedite her recovery? If her ether is exhausted, perhaps I can share some of mine now.
In the wastelands of the 13th, one can only replenish ether by taking it from others, be it by trade or by force. In contrast, the source is rich in ambient ether. Simply being here and drawing breath, Zero will absorb what she needs.
Then we need but wait?
I believe so. She will awaken in time, and when she does, give her something to eat. Judging by her form, she should also be able to derive nourishment from food. I know you promised her your ether, but perhaps she might appreciate fine Harnish cuisine more.
Food can certainly be arranged.
She looks like any other person. Unsurprising, perhaps, given that she is only part void scent.
Zero said before that Xenos had altered her essence. A change wrought, I suspect, with the power of darkness. It acted upon the part of her that is void-sent, rendering it dominant. Thus, we were able to reverse it with the power of light. I labor to believe that Xenos possessed such arcane knowledge. In all likelihood, it came from Fandaniel. Were Zero wholly void-sent, I doubt the crystal would have had an effect on her. One might say that Hydaelyn had a hand in your meeting.
'Tis no exaggeration to say that Zero has proven herself invaluable. A boon from Hydaelyn herself. Her cooperation may come at a price, but whatever it is, I am willing to pay it. Exhausting though it may be at times.
Never want to remain idle. Yashtilla would tend to a narrow errand. If I may excuse myself, I wish to pay a visit to the High Crucible. While the scales function admirably, it would be prudent to have them be inspected for signs of degradation. By all means, I shall do the same for this vessel. Then I'll go and meet with the soldiers, share with them what I learned, finding void-sent in the 13th. What do you mean, my friend? What do you do? What have you, my friend? Have you any immediate plans? I'm just worried about Zero. In that case, might I trouble you with a small task? I wished to have food ready for Zero when she awakes. Would you be willing to go to Mary's maid and ask for suitable refreshments? Excellent. In the meantime, Yidana shall watch over Zero. She's already en route. Let us each tend to our respective businesses and reconvene anon. Welcome to Mary's Mayhem. Please make yourself comfortable. A guest of the satrap has collapsed from hunger. Of course I would be happy to help. You need only tell me what you desire. Like and refreshing like fruit. A modest quantity of living mortals Aether should suffice. I'm afraid I don't have that particular delicacy. These apples here, they've just come in. I can guarantee their refreshments. Afterwards, once your guest feels better, she's welcome to sample whatever else she can provide. Just let me know. back, lest you worry. Mistress Nidana has been taking good care of our guests. Will you be joining them?
Light. Is this an inn? What happened? How did I get here? There's no time. I must rejoin the battle. I must...
Calm down, calm down.
Oh, you're awake! Wonderful! Ah! Ah! What is this? Some sort of fiend? A fiend? Where is it? Where?
Where is it?
But this is no time for jokes.
This is no time for jokes.
You're in the source, my dear. The world next door. So to speak. The others brought you here after you collapsed. I'll fetch them at once. Wait, just a moment.
Oh my god, that's funny.
I took the liberty of arranging refreshments. I hope you find them as flavorful as they are invigorating.
This isn't what you promised. I suppose ether is ether.
Wait. Don't tell me you don't know how to eat?
I took what I needed from it. What's the problem?
Oh my god, that's funny.
Where's the enjoyment in that? You're supposed to bite, to chew, to savor, and then swallow.
Huh, interesting. Yeah, try it. Just try it.
That's the way. So, did it taste good?
I don't know.
Interesting.
The long years without eating may have dulled your sense of taste.
Well, we void scent have no need for such when consuming others. There are some who speak of taste when describing the quality and affinity of their prey's ether. But I loathe the act. Taking ether in small amounts like this is one thing, but diluting my essence, diminishing myself, I'd sooner die. And I have died, countless times.
You have? But what happens when you do?
Not much. After a while, you return, together with all your expended life force. The important thing is to die where others won't devour you.
Amazing! My peers who study immortality and resurrection would be most interested in this phenomenon.
The question of taste aside, I am glad that you are able to partake of food like us. I dare say it agrees with your personal preferences.
That's true. You can keep giving me the same on a regular basis.
Very well. As my guest, I shall see that you do not want for comfort. And one other thing. We brought you to our world without your consent, and for that, I apologize. If you wish it, we will return you to yours once you have regained your strength.
It's fine. I have no reason to go back. Except for yours, perhaps. You intend to cross over again, I take it.
I do. I have yet to find my sister. I want nothing more than to rush to her aid, to find this Golbez and free her from his clutches, if he still holds her captive.
Though if our recent experience has taught us anything, 'tis that the 13th is more dangerous than we ever imagined. Caution must be our watchword.
Better late than never. In the short time you spent in our world, you left a trail of chaos in your wake. You managed to return in one piece this time, but don't assume you'll be so lucky the next.
Rest assured, we will make no assumptions and spare no preparation. Speaking of which, while we rest and ready ourselves, I ask that you tell me more about your home. In return, I will tell you about ours. I will show you my domain, Radzet Han.
Again, a stranger in this strange land. I have a condition. You must come too.
Sure thing. I can join.
You have my thanks.
This world is brimming with Aether. I feel invigorated just standing here in the breeze. Glad I'm here to hear that. So is there any place in particular you wish to see? Perhaps where the food came from. Apple, was it? Well, I don't expect I'll collapse again, and it will be good to know where I can produce more of it if necessary. Whoever Head's Mayhem it is, then I shall introduce you to the head waitress, Mihil. He'll heal. This is the place. The air is different here. and I speak not of the heat. There's a texture to it, a fullness unlike that of elsewhere. You smell the cooking, I believe. Hunnish cuisine is quite fragrant. Delicious, I hope you will agree. Welcome to Mareed's Mayhane. Greetings, Michiel. May I introduce you to Zero? She's an esteemed guest, and I ask that you see to her meals during her stay. Ah yes, Mareed has told me all. Please come to us whenever you're hungry. We'll look after you. It was here that Petios obtained the apple. While the palace cooks can prepare whatever you desire. It is certainly a quick and convenient food. I'll remember it. Who are the ones there moving their bodies about? Is it for some ritual related to eating? The dancers? Giving their bodies to bring pleasure to those who are watching. This form of entertainment, part of our culture. How needlessly complicated. We Voisin prefer simpler pleasures. That may be the way of it now, but your world too must have had such complicated diversions once. I don't remember. But let us move on. I propose we visit Balsar Bazaar. Where the goods the world over may be found. What are all these things for? What do you do here? It's a marketplace where people buy and sell goods. Since its earliest days, Retzaton has served as a trading hub. Here you'll find not only local products, but wares from distant lands. I should mention that the vendors generally only accept payment in coin or tombstone. If there's aught you desire, I shall take care of it. That's what tombstones are for. Voisin returned with them on occasion, but I never knew their purpose. It struck me as a useless trinkets, and I couldn't understand their obsession with them. On that subject, there appear to be no shops in the 13th. Do you never make bargains in which possessions are exchanged? We do, but rarely. We strike bargains when we want something good. If we desire an object, we kill whoever has it. I see. Your bargains may be likened to employment, I believe. I shall bear this in mind. With that, let us continue on. I propose we head to the High Crucible of Alchemia. Hi, Master Vitra. How may we serve you this morning? If you're here for your vessel, I'm afraid we're still tending to it. Oh no, there's no rush. Pray take as much time as you require, and know that I have complete faith in your work. High Crucible is home to the finest alchemists. They are the ones who created my bodies, and can provide you with healing as well. Now that I think on it, weren't all that surprised when I changed forms? Were you aware of my nature from the start, and that I was a soul occupying a vessel not my own? It's hardly uncommon in our world. When given the chance, many shed their bodies to claim stronger ones. Oh, you must be rumored guest. We've been most eager to meet you. If you have a moment, would you care to stay for some tea? Sisters know we'd love to hear your tales. No, I've had enough food for now. Can always obtain more without the need for inane chatter. No, no need to decline outright. I dare say you are tired, so let us save it for another time. And return to Megatuta. If aught catches your eye en route, do not hesitate to say so. Some sort of fruit, pitiful things though, I imagine you'd need to eat a lot to derive any satisfaction. These are mulberry trees. While the fruits are indeed edible, more important are the leaves, which we feed to silkworms. Without the creatures, we wouldn't have the silk to make our famous Tavnarian weave. Furthermore, the bark of the tree also possesses medicinal properties. You would be hard-pressed to find a more useful plant. Is that so? Aside from food, I wouldn't have considered any purpose for it. Master Vitra. Adios, too. If it isn't young Murad, and that must be your sister, Yasra. Is all well at the orphanage? Yes, Your Excellency. The other children are very nice, and we all look out for one another. Oh, just the other day, Estinian came to see us. Everyone was really excited. Truly, Estinian paid you a visit. That is well. Is she a new friend? Friend? You know what that is? What, you mean you don't? She's a visitor from a faraway land, you see, and is still unfamiliar with our language. We'll teach you. A friend is someone you like to play with. Play with. Sino seemed to be enjoying himself when he fought you. Is that the same thing? More or less. I see, but is having someone to play with so fulfilling? I still do not understand why. Why he traversed a great expanse, why he risked his life and limb just for you. But I waste energy dwelling on such things. I am not Xenos. I stand to gain nothing by knowing his heart. I'm sorry, I couldn't explain it well. There's no need to apologize. The fault is not yours, but mine for failing to make sense of your worlds. Well, we had better get back to our errand. Goodbye, it was nice meeting you. Zero is learning. True Xenos, I thought I understood the ways of your world. But the more I learn of it, the more I realize how little I actually know. It's all so strange. Your behavior and your reasons. I find myself baffled every turn. The feeling's not unwelcome. I'm learning bit by bit. was the right decision to join you. I believe Zero's time here has been rewarding. It was in no small part due to your company. My thanks for agreeing to join us. Come, let us return to Megatuta. Duta. Welcome back, Mistress John. Will you be heading to the guest chambers? Yes.
So, what are your impressions of Radzatan?
There's a lot of mortals.
Considering your origin, I can see why that might be your first observation. Though they would call each other people, I think. If you wish to know about our fair city, I should be glad to place a guide at your disposal.
No need. I'll show myself around. There's only so much about my home I can share with you in return, after all. While I remember some few tales of the past, I cannot speak to their authenticity. But if that is enough, then I will tell you of the events that saw darkness engulf our world. The Contra Memoria.
We are all ears. Please.
Long ago, light filled the world and all was at peace. But then the servants of darkness came, and they bequeathed a black art unto men. Channeling the power of hope and prayer, one could call forth fearsome beings known as Eidolons.
The Ascians. And these Eidolons are surely primals.
Then you have faced the same, and understand that when an Eidolon is birthed, strife follows. And in such strife, the weak are the first to suffer. When it seemed
Yeah, it's not the first time we defeat them.
Heroes appeared. They who were blessed with a singular power. The power to bind the ether of Eidolons within crystals known as Memoria. My mother was one such Memoriate. But in fighting to save many, she herself was touched by darkness. As was I.
And so you were born part Void Sent, before the world was overcome.
How exactly did that calamity come to pass? Did the Memoriates not triumph?
They did. They expunged the seeds of chaos and restored the peace, only to find themselves seduced by the darkness they had sealed. They spread the taint, transforming men into monsters, what you call void sent, and raised armies to wage new wars.
Not the first to be corrupted by power, nor the last.
Some defied temptation and held fast to the light. My mother and I among them. For years and years we fought, but it was not enough. And when our strength was spent, our bulwarks broken, so too was the world.
The flood of darkness.
The stars faded from the heavens as a pall black as pitch enveloped creation. Darkness raged unchecked, rending the very walls of reality. I was cast into the rift, and there trapped for what felt like an eternity. Until I came upon a crack. Tiny, infinitesimal, but enough for me to squeeze through. And find my world changed beyond recognition, into the lightless waste you saw.
So that is how you were able to escape becoming a void sent in full.
I suppose I should consider myself fortunate. Were I like most others, I wouldn't have lasted a day before being devoured. We, the lost, are better equipped to survive in a lost world.
A lost world, you say? I wouldn't be so sure. The 13th is still there, is it not?
What are you getting at?
To explain requires that we initiate you into the truth of the source and its reflections. Be warned that this will take a while.
Then, unlike the worlds that have been rejoined, mine still...
The Oracle of Light prevented the first from being completely overcome. So the situation may not be completely identical to that of your 13th. But the fact remains that we were able to restore a measure of balance to a world brought to the brink of destruction. After which, some intrepid young souls succeeded in restoring life back to lands thought lost to light. Which gives me cause to hope the day may yet come when life springs forth anew in the 13th. Of course, these are only possibilities. I offer no guarantees. But having experienced what we have, I dare say we are more qualified than most to speak on the matter.
Wait, I don't understand. Why would you say these things? As if you mean to... But the sole reason you came to the Void was...
To find a dragon, aye. And in light of what we've seen, we'd be fools to strive for more. But we Scions, former Scions, begging your pardon, have a habit of not leaving well enough alone. And old habits die hard. don't they, my friend?
Restoring the light would serve our efforts to find and free Ashdaya. There is no reason not to try.
Do as you will. I have no desire to save that world.
Be that as it may, we will have need of your power when next we face Voidsent.
You know how it works. If you want my help, you must pay my price. And now that you've drawn Golbez's attention, it's going to cost you more. A lot more. I will consider this a deposit.
Though our time in the void was short, we managed to ascertain that my sister yet lives. And it cannot be overstated how fortunate we are to have met Zero. But the greater blessing is nevertheless you, my friend, for your encouragement to embark upon my search anew, and your help in overcoming the challenges thus far. Golbez and his minions will seek to sting our efforts of this, we can be sure. But with you all by my side, I have confidence that we will succeed, that we will find and liberate my sister, and that we shall return home together.
First Scarmiglione, and now Barbariccia. Useless, the both of them.
It was no lie. They conspire with a Memoriat.
And their search for the dragon will lead them here. The war looms nigh. We cannot allow these interlopers to interfere.
If I may, my lord, I have a plan to eliminate them. In order to guarantee its success, however, I will require Cagnazzo's cooperation. Now there's sport to be had, then I'll play along. As much as I dislike following your lead, I have no patience for scheming.
Well and good to have confidence, but do not forget the cost of failure.
Rest assured, I will see the dream to fruition. Even should I be consumed by my own flames, I will pave the way for one and all.
Then I will trust in your oath and your plan.
We will give you cause to rejoice, my lord. This I vow. Ha-ha! Some excitement for a change.
No sacrifice is too great. Even should my 4 archfiends be lost, I will not halt my steps. The prison of passivity is an obstacle to my cause, and so you must fall. What irony that the blessed damned should set us free. As I swore so long ago. The gate lies open. At long last, my ambition shall be fulfilled!
Even realms long lost to dark may find it in memory's rebirth spark. Next time we're gonna do the... What request are we gonna have to do next time? Yes, next time we're gonna do like... the other quests that we have to do, like the raids and stuff, and maybe Hildebrand. So we'll do all of that next time on Final Fantasy XIV Online. See you guys next time.